new push to combat chronic homelessness in Iowa's largest county. We're talking about that this morning as city leaders are working with the nonprofit Joppa to bring a tiny home village to Des Moines.
So the project has been in the works for nearly a decade, and now it's moving in a different direction. Local 5's Megan McPherson is live in East Des Moines this morning, where plans at a new site are taking shape. Megan, what are the latest developments right now?
Yeah, Dana and Joseph, nonprofit Joppa is now zeroing in on this location behind me. It's the old Chesterfield school site just off of Mowry Street here in East Des Moines. Now, the nonprofit back early in early 2024 purchased just over 20 acres of land near the airport for this tiny home village. But city leaders tell me that the infrastructure of this area is much better suited to meet the community and the needs of the people who would live in the tiny homes here on this site. Now, on Monday, the city council authorized city manager Scott Sanders to negotiate an agreement with Joppa, which could potentially allow them to lease this site for 20 years and even give them the option to buy it in the future. Before anything is built, the project still needs several layers of approval, from rezoning to lease agreements, and will have to clear both city council and design board reviews. Now, all of this comes as the county is now seeing a record high in homelessness. Nonprofit Homeward identifying 779 people living without shelter on a single night in January. That's a 9% increase from the previous year. Assistant City Manager Malcolm Hankins says that the goal isn't just to provide temporary shelter, but to offer long-term stable housing.
This is more than a shelter. These are homes. So these are people who will have living and bathroom utilities all in one space. Projects like this, if they're successful, can truly have an impact on a challenging area for our community.
As part of the deal, Joppa would be held to certain performance standards, including property maintenance, emergency call volume, tenant turnover, and neighborhood feedback. Failure to meet those measures could void the lease. Now, we asked Joppa why the project has taken so long to materialize since first being proposed back in 2016. They didn't answer that specifically, but a spokesperson did send us the following statement. It says, quote, "While some project details have evolved over time, our vision for the Joppa Village has remained the same. Create a village community of unconditional love and support for our chronically homeless neighbors and help them rediscover hope so they can once again become productive citizens and live a life of meaning." Now, at Monday's meeting, City Council member Joe Gatto, who represents this area, said that the neighborhood is, quote, willing to embrace this project, and also the people who would live on site will have to see if that proves to be the case. Live in Des Moines, Megan McPherson, Local 5 News.